What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. We're going to be doing some Dynasty content today. 4 players I want to go buy now in Dynasty. Some of these guys did not have the greatest week 1, but I think there was a lot of stuff left on the field for them. I'm going to show you some video clips and some game film from the game. I'm going to give you some trade ideas as well for these 4 players. If you enjoy what you're seeing, if you've been to the channel before, please hit subscribe, like the video, share it around. All love is appreciated. So the first guy we're going to talk about today is going to be Sam Darnold, quarterback for the Vikings, right? He actually had a very good and very solid week 1, 15.6 fantasy points. He had 208 yards, 2 TDs. He actually started the game crazy freaking hot, 10 for 10 attempt completion wise, 100% completion rate to start the game off. But, as we can see and what we're going to watch here with Sam Darnold is I really just liked the pocket presence, and I think he was able to really just hit some big throws downfield. Obviously, we know they have Justin Jefferson, so he has an advantage when it comes to the weapons that the Vikings have. Also, Kevin O'Connell is a very, very good and elite offensive coach, so I like those two things for Sam Darnold. My trade idea is going to be to trade Luke McCaffrey, someone who has a little hype there in Washington. Washington looked pretty good week 1, rookie quarterback, but Luke McCaffrey has enough hype just with the name and really the potential that I think this is a trade that may be able to get done. I also wouldn't mind trading like a future late second if you're a competing team looking for some depth, Sam Darnold in a super flex league. So the next guy that I want to go over is going to be Adonai Mitchell. Now this one is one that in watching the game, it's a totally different thing than what the stat line is going to show. Adonai Mitchell, 0.7 fantasy points. He had 1 catch, 2 yards. That's in a half-point PPR league. But as you can see here with Adonai Mitchell, he was multiple plays away from having absolutely a monster game. There was once where I don't know if him and Anthony Richardson were just on the wrong page, but Richardson missed him a couple times deep shots. Think of the game Alec Pierce had. That game could have been Adonai Mitchell's, and with Adonai Mitchell's draft stock and pre-draft hype coming out of Texas as a rookie, he could really have seen his value rise if 1 or 2 of these plays gets completed. So my trade idea here for Adonai Mitchell is going to be move Xavier Legette and a future 4th to go get Adonai Mitchell. I just don't know if this is going to be the year for Carolina. It doesn't mean they can't turn it around. But, Xavier Legette, late first-round pick. I still think there's probably some believers in your Dynasty League. It's just 1 week, and it's not like Adonai showed out himself week 1. But in watching the game film, I think we can learn that there was a lot left on the bone, and he actually could have had a monster game. The next guy we're going to talk about today is going to be Jalen McMillan, rookie for the Tampa Bay Bucks. He only hauled in 1 catch. He did miss one earlier in the game, so he could have had another big play. But, when it comes to McMillan, he came from a very good offense in Washington. He plays the slot and outside, and not only did he just completely dominate Trey Palmer and win the slot job basically for the Buccaneers, I think he has immense contingent upside with what we've seen with the Buccaneers offense. If Mike Evans or Chris Godwin could go down, I think McMillan could play both roles, and I think he could have a monster season or just really improve his value in Dynasty League. We're going to watch him here. I mean, he is a very good deep threat already, and he just slots in as the number 3 here. Kind of think Jaden Reed from last year. Maybe he can develop into something for this offense that by the end of the year, he becomes a usable asset. If not, I just think he's a very good player, and I think we're going to see his value slowly creep up and grow over. So my trade idea for Jalen McMillan is going to be to move Romeo Doubs to go get McMillan. I think Romeo Doubs is the number 3 wide receiver there for the Packers. McMillan, the number 3 wide receiver for the Bucks. But I just think with Jordan Love out, or just, those Packers wide receivers rotating that offense, I don't really see Romeo Doubs going up in value at all. So I'd much rather bet on Jalen McMillan being able to grow his value throughout. And the last guy I want to talk about today is the tight end who I think is going to be the starting tight end for the Packers if he didn't already show it, and that's going to be Tucker Kraft. I just think he plays the position more the way that LaFleur wants his tight end to play. I do like Luke Musgrave. He's an athletic freak, but Tucker Kraft just does all the little things well, and I think he slots into that offense a lot better. I think you're going to have a little window here to go get Kraft too with Jordan Love being out. I don't really love any of these, Packers wide receivers too much. So I think when it comes to Tucker Kraft here, I just think he's someone that you could probably go acquire in a dynasty league. And so for Tucker Kraft, what I like here is I'm going to trade Javon Baker away, someone I wasn't really super huge on. But in general, we like what we see out of Tucker Kraft. I think he blocks well. I think he plays the position just the way LaFleur wants him to. I think he just plays like a good tight end, man, and he's going to find himself on the field for them. So thank you guys so much for tuning in to the video. I really appreciate it. If you liked what you saw today, hit like, hit subscribe, comment me below if you have some trade ideas or trade questions. Absolutely love helping you guys out. So I appreciate it, and you guys have a good day.